So I'm just out here on a flat, and I'm just burning the spinnerbait, covering a lot of water, and I'm burning this thing right under the surface, so that way they don't get a good look at it. I've got a little bit of wind, but I got high sun. I don't want them getting a good look at the spinnerbait, so I keep it right under the surface, try to create a wake with the blades, and that works a lot catching active bass. Oh, here's a nice one here. Oh yeah, that's a big one here. It's a big old bass right here. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Oh yeah, that's a nice one there. Woo! Nice 4-pounder. Nice 4-pounder on a spinnerbait. That'll work. He got me somehow. I'm bleeding a little bit. So what happened on that last one, that 4-pounder with spinnerbait, is I'm going along and I'm working this flat really fast, and I saw him jump up and eat a shad. I reeled in and I threw it right on top of him, and within seconds he had taken it. So it was good I saw him jump, or I wouldn't even known he was there. Hey everybody, it's Dalton. I'm out here on a big flat. I'm in about 2 to 5 foot of water, and what I'm doing is I'm turning my trolling motor up, and I'm covering just a huge amount of water, and I'm doing it with a spinnerbait. Reason being is a couple. One, they're keying in on shad really heavily right now out here. The other thing is I've got some wind, so that wind helps me a lot when I'm throwing a spinnerbait. Now I'm throwing this on 30-pound braid. I'm using a 7.3-to-1 reel and a medium heavy action 7'3" rod. So when I throw this thing out there, as soon as it hits the water, I start reeling. I want this thing to be just right under the surface. So when the bait's coming toward me, I can see the blades. As long as I can see the blades, I'm doing fine. And sometimes I'll splash it on top of the water. I'll reel it to where the little blades kind of click on top of the water. The spinnerbait I'm using is made for this type of fishing. It's a Strike King. It's called a Strike King, I believe a burner. I believe that's what it's called. And they tend to stay right under the surface. And the reason for that is I do not want the fish to get a good look at this. It's a high sunny day, the wind's helping, but I don't want them to get a good look. I want them to think it's just a little group of bait fish right underneath the surface. And it's a great tool for searching water and finding bass. So if you're out on the lake, you're having a tough time, you got a little wind, you got a big flat, I'd say start covering that flat with a spinnerbait, keep it right under the surface, and see what happens. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll talk to you next time.